that dildo.
All right, Gulf Coast independent wrestling fans and the Raucous studio audience here in the front row Fanatics. Make some noise! Yeah. That's what we're talking about now. Everybody having a good time here in the front row Fanatics studios. We continue.
Except for that one guy Marcus got a hold of.
Yeah, Marcus will whoop that ass.
Poor
I've seen it. We're continuing our review of Ultimate Wrestling's Chaos Reigns that took place in the armpit of the South, Milton, Florida, last Saturday, whatever date that was, like I said.
At the Santa Rosa County Auditorium.
Yeah, that place.
All right, moving on. Next up, we had an X Factor Championship match. The current X Factor champion, Brutal Joe Gibson, he took on newcomer, the Extinguisher Tony Sweat. Or is it Tony the Extinguisher Sweat? Doesn't matter. Joe beat his ass.
That's right.
He did hook the tights, but nonetheless, 1, 2, 3, Joe Gibson's still your X Factor champion.
Yeah, regardless of what kind of shrooms or whatever Bob Liddell was on that match he thought he saw, Brutal Joe Gibson got the Duke 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the win. Stripper man with the plastic fire pants done went home and got extinguished, baby, right there in the middle of the ring.
We'll give a little credit for him being away so long, or at least not in this area. I didn't see any apparent ring rust, nothing drastically terrible. It's just Joe Gibson. I mean, unless you're a 15-year-old girl, you're going to cheer for the talent, which is Joe Gibson, which is what a majority of the crowd did. So so far, Joe Gibson has been defending that X Factor championship left and right. But like Marcus Gibbs reminded us, the Ecstasy of Gold tournament is coming up, and it will unify the X Factor championship and the Ultimate Wrestling Heavyweight championship.
Oh, or was that the Cruiserweight championship that unified?
I don't
Cruiserweight
know.
championship.
We're partying. I don't know.
I hear you. It's Cruiserweight and X Factor.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's
so
what
the
they're
Cruiserweight
doing.
and the X Factor.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Next, we had Mr. Electricity, Jerry Reiner, trying desperately to get a notch in the win column. He was supposed to take on one opponent. Apparently that opponent is out with an injury, so Ultimate Wrestling management and their infinite wisdom stuck him with a surprise opponent, and that was a returning Canadian superstar, Eon Flex.
Blueberry.
Which we haven't seen him in quite a while. I think he's been pursuing other promotions, but he's back now, and wow. A surprise finish here. Jerry Reiner, who seemed to have the match well in control, was on the top turnbuckle. It seemed that Eon Flex kicked the referee into the ropes. For lack of a better term, Jerry racked himself on that top turnbuckle, allowing Eon Flex to cinch in that elevator DDT. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, flagrantly did he use the official after taking an ass whooping and being totally dominated by Mr. Electricity in that match. And the Blueberry gets the Duke with that Impaler DDT, much to the chagrin of myself and the rest of the fans who are vociferously cheering and showing our support for Mr. Electricity, Jerry Reiner, in that particular match. And, no Flex out there talking his little bit of yah-yah there, That's
right.
okay, Flex. Your time is coming, buddy. Your time is coming.
I think everybody remembers Flex from that match he had, the 3 Stages of Pain match, in which he took on, remember who it was?
Oh, that was our man, the feature, Carlos
D'Angelo for the X Factor title, and what a match that was. I believe that was back at End of Days, was it? Or
I don't know. I drink too much beer to remember that far back.
Milestone
3 at a Legion Post 33.
On something like that. But anyway, I think we need to ask some more questions about this. I think we need to ask about the losing streak and what's going to happen in the future. Fans, stay tuned, because in the next segment we are going to have Mr. Electricity, Jerry Reiner. Stay tuned.
Hell yes.